Hi everyone, happy Saturday. Hope everyone is doing really well. I have got some bits to show you today that I discussed in my last video. It's a bit of a mishmash because I've got some bits from a local craft fair that I went to here in my local town, and some bits from Temu. Had another delivery from Temu, and also, for those of you that may have watched my video last week, I mentioned that I'd been to Horncastle for the day, and I'd had a little mooch around the charity shops there, and I managed to get myself some bargains. So I would like to show you those bits as well, a couple of bits that I managed to get from the charity shops. So, but then in addition to that, I did have a little cheeky look around Tesco last night. It was a Friday night, and I had nothing in to eat for dinner, so I decided to pop in there, grab something, plus I had no food for my cats and just needed a couple of other bits and bobs really. But yeah, I did have a kind of sneaky peek upstairs at the clothes section. So they have had some really nice bits in there recently, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go. I'll treat myself because I've not had a particularly good few weeks, so I'm going to just see what they've got, and if I feel like treating myself, then I will. So... But yeah, I did manage to pick up a few bits actually, only a few things, but I am going to show you those. And then today I managed to get myself such a bargain this morning. Last night I was having a little hunt around on Marketplace, and I managed to find this antique bedside cabinet. It's actually an old chamber pot cupboard, and they actually make really good bedside cabinets. But it's almost identical to one that I've already got. I've got this gorgeous antique, late 19th century bedside cabinet, and I'm really lucky actually. I got it for nothing about, must be coming up for 13 years ago. And yeah, it's one of my favourite pieces, and this one is almost identical. There's a few little differences in the design, but it's pretty much the same. And with my my recent separation, my ex is going to be taking his bedside table with him, because we had two completely different bedside tables. His one was again another vintage one with a marble top that his family had given him. So he obviously wants to take that, which is fair enough. But then it leaves me with the one bedside table. So I wasn't really looking for one particularly, but I happened to see this one and how good a match it was to the one I already had. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go have a look at it. So I've got the measurements. I couldn't find a tape measure this morning, but luckily with modern technology I had the measuring app on my phone, so I just took some rough measurements with that, and then I went. The people that were selling it, their house was beautiful. It was probably a 1930s or 40s house, but it was quite substantial and absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, it was obviously a really well-loved piece, and they were glad it was going to a good home. I explained to them that it matched one that I already had, and I showed them a photo of it, and they seemed quite pleased that it was going to a good home. So they said, we really hate it when people like buy old pieces and then like paint them. And I said, don't worry, this one's not going to be painted. All the original wood is going to be proudly on display. It's made of mahogany. It's good to know actually, because I didn't know what my one was made of, but now I know that it's mahogany. And yeah, obviously there's a few little nicks here and there, but given its age, he said that it was about 1880s, and that kind of goes, because I thought mine was about 1890s, so there or thereabouts. But anyway, I managed to get that for £35. So I went round early this morning and picked that up, and afterwards I decided to go into my local garden centre on the way back, because we have a really good garden centre nearby. It's only a 5-minute drive for me, so I thought I'll pop in there and see if I can pick up any like little Christmas bits. And I did manage to get a couple of things from there as well, including some gorgeous hot cross buns, because I got up early to go and get this this cabinet, and as a result I hadn't eaten anything before I left, and I was starving. And the worst thing you can do is look around the goodie section in the garden centre when you're hungry, but I did end up buying something to eat, and I was going to go to the cafe, but I will be honest, I felt a bit awkward going in there on my own. because it was really, really busy, and it was all families and couples, and they're all packed out in there, and I would have just been on my own, and I did feel a bit awkward, really. I know I shouldn't, but I just thought I don't really want to just sit there on my Todd. So I decided to just come home. I thought I'm just going to treat myself to something nice to eat, and then just take it home and eat it there with a nice cup of coffee. So that's what I did. But yeah, I'm going to show you a few bits that I've got, and get yourselves a nice drink, and I hope you enjoy the video. I'm just going to finish making my one now. Just get myself a quick cup of tea. I finished eating, but I hadn't got round to making myself. Oh. The tab is stuck on the inside of the lid. That's annoying. Okay. And annoyingly, both my thumbnails broke this week. It's so annoying. My other nails are, well, those two broke as well. And then now my thumbs have broken off. My thumbnails have broken off. So yeah, struggling with this a little bit. But I hate these things, honestly. I know it's a hygiene thing, but I mean, they don't put on glass bottles. They don't have these and another top on. They just have the one top. I don't understand why they have to have two with these plastic ones. It's a bit overkill, really, but there you go. I'm in. I'm just gonna have a nice cup of tea. So yeah, everybody else get yourself a nice drink too. It's been on and off today weather-wise. I was a bit disappointed when I first woke up this morning. It was pouring down with rain, really, really windy, and the last couple of... Teo, get down. I don't want you scratching that, please. Down you get. Bear with me just one sec. Just put my milk away. Yeah, the last couple of days we've had some really lovely autumnal, bright, sunny, blue sky days, and I woke up this morning and it was grey, dismal, raining and windy. So I thought that's just typical, isn't it? You get to the weekend and it's horrible weather. But at the moment it has cleared up a little bit. So this afternoon I thought maybe I'll go and have a little beach walk, which would be nice. Tomorrow I'm actually going to go and visit my brother down south. It was his birthday yesterday, and his wife got him a pet tarantula. Now, my brother has been obsessed with spiders. So this is probably why I'm not afraid of them, because I know a lot of people are. It's quite common to be arachnophobic, but I'm not afraid of spiders. But my brother, since he was probably about 2 years old, he's absolutely loved spiders, and he used to even go around collecting the ones in the garden and feeding them. And when he was a kid, he did actually have a pet tarantula, and unfortunately she died because I don't even know how long she had her for, really, but they need to shed their skin as they grow, and they are quite fickle. You have to be really careful with the temperature that you're keeping them at, and make sure they're really healthy, because if they're not healthy and they don't have the right conditions and the right temperature, then they can struggle to shed their skin, and if they can't shed their skin, then they die. And unfortunately she did die, and my brother was devastated. But yeah, his wife has bought him a tarantula, so I'm actually quite looking forward to see it, to be honest, and I'm really pleased for him, because he just seemed so over the moon. I saw the pictures on Facebook and he did seem really, really over the moon. It's a black Brazilian tarantula, and they've called her Shadow, which is quite apt, really. But I am actually quite looking forward to seeing her, and yeah, so I'm going to go down south tomorrow. I'm going to get up early, and I mean, luckily with it being a Sunday, I'm sure there won't be any traffic, fingers crossed, because it's a good 3 to 3.5 hour drive, depending on if I have any stops. So yeah, I'm hoping I will get there in good time, see my brother and his wife and his children, and have a nice day, and then make the journey back in the afternoon for work on Monday. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. But anyway, I'm gonna cut all the waffle and I'm gonna crack on and let you know what I have got. I will start with the craft bits first. So I went to a local craft fair. It was being held at like a, I suppose it's just like a but it's called, what was it called? A Masonic Hall? I think that's what it's called, a Masonic Hall. It's some kind of club anyway, but they were holding it in there, and they had all of these craft stalls set up, and they had a mixture of autumnal things and homemade things like jewellery, clothing, arts and crafts, and I got some Christmas bits and some autumnal bits, and I actually bought 2 of these because I just couldn't decide on the colour. I got this gorgeous little reindeer. Isn't he really, really sweet? We have a guest again. Teo is deciding to get in on the action. She loves, oh no, she's run off. She loves the plastic bags. But yeah, I got this little reindeer. It's got little sparkly buttons on the legs, and they move, and little bell, little glitzy bow, and the little red nose, which is actually a little bead, a little sort of glitzy bead. But yeah, there's a little white and gold one. I just thought it was so adorable, and the fact that it has all moving joints as well, and then it's got these little sewn padded shoes. So and they are actually quite hard, so it will stand up, and you can obviously mould the legs to stand up however you want. But because my kitchen is quite neutral, I'm actually going to pop him in the kitchen. I might have him on the window ledge, I might have him on the worktop, I haven't decided yet, but I got a white one. And then, because I do quite like traditional Christmas colours like reds and golds and greens, so I picked a green one. They actually only had 3 out on her little stall. She had red, green and white. And someone else came along and bought the red one, but that's fine because I preferred the green and the white one anyway. But yeah, she got basically cleared out of her stock because someone came along and bought the other one, and I bought these 2. But yeah, a little green one again with gold stars, little green buttons. This time it's got a gold and green bow, and a little green glitzy nose. Yeah, so sweet though. And again, it's got the little felt feet. So yeah, really chuffed with those. Little jingly bell. So I'm going to have him in the living room. I do have a reindeer. It's made of sort of natural twigs, and it's all been sort of woven in, and it's quite big, and it stands, and I normally have it on like the hearth of the fire, and I've had that for over a decade now, but it is starting to get to the point where the all the twigs are starting to kind of break and come away. So I'll still keep it. It's still fine, but it's just getting a bit tired. But I thought it'd be nice to have a new one. And then the other Christmas thing I got was this bunting. It comes in this gorgeous little gift bag, which actually would make a nice little, you could repurpose that and use it for somebody else's gift. And or you could keep lavender in it and zip it up and pop it in your wardrobe as a wardrobe refreshener or a drawer freshener. But yeah, I got this gorgeous little handmade bunting, a little Christmas bunting there, all little Christmas trees, but this one's got like fir cones on it. This one's got mistletoe on it. Then you've got one with little robins and snowflakes and mistletoe on, little white berries. How cute is that? And then I think that's it. It's just a repeat pattern after that. Yeah. And it's got this gorgeous... Oh, look, I didn't even notice that because the first time I got it out of the packet, little wooden snowflake holding the loop together at the end. So I'm not sure where I'm going to pop it, but oh, and at the top you've got these little silver snowflakes as well on each one. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that, and they're so soft. She's padded them out, so yeah, really chuffed with that. I just thought it was a nice homey touch. I might hang it up in the kitchen somewhere. Watch me not be able to get it back in the bag now. Just about. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, those were the Christmassy bits I got from the craft fair. I did also get a couple of pumpkins, because I actually bought these things a few weeks ago, but I just haven't got around to putting them into a video. Those are the Christmas ones, but I also did get a couple of autumnal bits, which I've had out in my kitchen already, but I thought I'd get them down to show you. I got a little felt wool pumpkin with these little sprigs, which is quite nice. Now, unfortunately, this is looking a bit bedraggled now because for some reason my cat Teo is obsessed with it. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because she's attracted to the smell of wool, maybe because it's a natural material. Honestly, I've got no idea why, because she does actually have soft toys of her own, like proper cat toys, and they're a similar size to this, and she's not bothered by them whatsoever. She doesn't even play with them. But for some reason, she's gone for this from day one. And it's I originally had it up on my fireplace in the living room, and she got it down. I came in and found it on the floor, and I was like, oh no, because can you see where she's like pulled all the little bits out of the wool, unfortunately. So I had to move it to a different window ledge, and she still got it. And now it's in the kitchen, and it sits on top of my biscuit jar on the side. Now she still did. I came in, I think it was last week, and I found it on the kitchen floor, but I thought, you know what, it's bedraggled enough now, she's done enough damage to it, so I'm just going to keep it where it is. And to be honest, she hasn't touched it since, so hopefully the fascination might have worn off now. But yeah, I got that one. That was £7.50. And then I got this really big one. This one's really gorgeous. It's got a little natural rope stalk, and then this little natural bow, and a little shiny bauble, and these autumnal leaves, and these little curly sprigs. And it's in a sort of silky material, and it's really overstuffed. It's lovely and soft. It's really overstuffed. But yeah, that's my little pumpkin. And that one normally sits on my windowsill at the other end of the kitchen. But yeah, those are the bits I got from the Christmas and autumnal craft fair. I'll move on to Temu now. So, only a few bits. For any of you who are in your 30s, you might recognise this. For anyone else, you might be thinking, what the hell is that? But honestly, I'm such a big kid at heart. When I was little, I'm an 80s child, and when I was little, my whole room was done in this when I was a kid. When I was about 3, I think, my dad decorated my room in all of this, and it's Rainbow Bright. It says made in the 80s, and yeah, that's Rainbow Bright and her little friend, and I absolutely loved it. But yeah, I've got this giant oversized jumper. It's quite thin material. And unfortunately, the material isn't quite what I was hoping for, because it's made of quite a sort of slinky material, and this is going to catch really easily with my cats, so I'll have to just not pick them up if I'm wearing this. But this is really just for lounging around the house in, kind of a pyjama top really, but I just thought it was really cute and reliving my youth, so I've got that just to lounge around the house in really, with a pair of jogging bottoms. So yeah, some of you may not have a clue what that is, but it's an 80s kids show. So I got that. I got this cute little storage basket. I'll just get it out the packaging. Really noisy, sorry. I got this little natural woven storage basket, and it's nice size. It's not too big, and it's got these nice sides to them, so I thought that would be handy for having on my console table that I've got in the hallway, and for keeping keys or whatever on. I do have a little tray on there at the moment that I keep my keys on, but it's made of it's really nice. It's like a starfish, and because I've got a little nautical theme going on my table, I've got a little pen pot which has got fish on, and then I got this starfish tray that I actually got from B&M this summer, but it's plastic, and every time I put the keys on it just makes an awful racket and it's scratching it, so I might repurpose that tray for something else, possibly in the bathroom or something. But so yeah, I thought I'd get this little rattan tray. So that was that one. That was only, sorry, I haven't been telling you the prices, have I? To be honest, I can't remember some of these. The jumper, I think the jumper was about £8, and then the rattan basket was, I think it was £2.75, so pretty reasonable. This is a boring one, but it's practical. I got, let me open it first and then I'll talk. Noisy. This is one of those plate dividers for the kitchen. Isn't it supposed to have legs? How's that going to stand up if it's... Oh, hold on. Do you... Maybe you're supposed to snap them into place. Hold on. There you go. You have to snap those things into place first. So yeah, it's just a little plate storage rack which I got for the kitchen cupboard. And at the moment, my plates, I've got a set of big dinner plates and then a set of medium plates, which I kind of use as like sandwich plates really for lunchtime. But it's a bit annoying if you want to get one of the big dinner plates out and then you have to take all the other ones off to get to it. So I thought if I had them all standing on here, it would just be a bit more practical. But yeah, that was literally only a couple of pounds as well. It is plastic, but a couple of quid, not bad. So that was that one. And I got 3 of these. Again, this is kind of another practical purchase really. These are, I had my shower room refurbished very recently, and I've got one of those towel rails inside, and by the time I've got, because I use 2 towels, one for my hair, one for my body, and then I've got the actual shower mat. By the time I stick all of that on, it blocks most of the heat from the towel rail, and it's bulky because it's behind the door, so then when my towels are hanging up on it, it tends to kind of stop the door from being able to open as full. So I got these practical hooks, they're towel radiator hooks, and then this bit goes through your towel rail, and I've got 3 of them because I thought if I popped those on, then the towels would hang better, and it also won't take up as much of the actual towel rail itself, so more heat will be able to get through into the room, because the way I have my towel slung over it at the moment, it just blocks all the heat. So I'm hoping by just hanging them up in front, the rest of the heat from the towel radiator will be able to go straight up into the air. I'm hoping. That's the idea behind it anyway. I've got no idea if it's going to be any good. Those were, I think, £1.25 each or something. Quite cheap, so I'll give them a go anyway. And then... what else did I get? Oh, these. Just another practical one. Some of these scourers. I think again this was about £1.80 something. But you get 6 of them, so I thought that was quite good. I needed some anyway, so. And these are really good. This is a travel set of cutlery. So for any of you that may work in an office, or if you're going out for a picnic or something like that, these are really good. And they sort of, hold on, let me move that out of the way because it's taking up space in front of the camera. I'm going to move these back down here out of the way. Yeah, so it's one of those bioplastics, I think they call it, where it's actually made of wheat straw. So they're quite environmentally friendly, and it's got, excuse me, it's got the whole set in. So you get the knife, fork and spoon, and then you also get a pair of chopsticks. I'm rubbish at using chopsticks, but I thought it was a really nice set. It's this bright orange colour, which I thought was nice and vibrant. They do them in other colours. There's like blue, grey, charcoal grey. There's cream, but they were out of the cream. But I quite liked the orange because they were nice and vibrant. So, but anyway, they all fit in this cute little tray, and then you've got an entire set to have on the go for picnics or lunch or something. So yeah, that was you can see all the little bits in the plastic. That's like the wheat straw stuff. So it's quite soft and flexible actually. So that was that one. I think again that was about £2 or £3. Honestly, I'm sorry guys, but I can't remember the price of a lot of these things because this order came through about a week ago. And then this one, I love this. I actually bought it originally for my car, to hang up in my car, but in my hallway where the staircase is, I do actually have a little hook, and I'm thinking of actually having this hanging down in the hallway. But it's an ornamental fake plant, but it's crocheted. How cute! How cute is that? It is a little crocheted plant. I absolutely love it. I love the shape of the leaves because they're like heart shaped. I just thought that was so sweet. And yeah, the top's got just green in it like that. See, and then these just are designed to sort of spill over. So yeah, it's designed to spill over like that. How cute is that? Love it. I'll have to try and arrange the leaves a bit better, but yeah, I just thought that was really, really sweet. I do actually have loads of real plants in my house. I'm a bit plant mad, really. I have way too many, but at least with this one I won't have to water it. So, but yeah, I did originally buy it to hang up in the car. I may still even get another one and do that, but I think I've decided that this one's going to go in my hallway. That was I think that was about £3.88, so again, really, really cheap. So yeah, I love that. Really, really sweet. And then, oh, last but not least, this is gorgeous. I was actually really surprised by the quality of this. This is a jug. Oh, would help if I had it the right way around. This is an ornamental jug, and oh no, I did have it the right way around. And I bought it for the kitchen. It's really, again, really well packaged. You've got all the polystyrene inside to keep it protected, and it's just a little mini jug. But it's cream colour. It's quite rough in texture actually, because it's quite you know when like you have pottery that can be glazed, but this one's unfinished, so it's got a rough texture to it, which makes it matte. So I'll just get all the bits of polystyrene off. So yeah, this is my little jug for the kitchen. But can you see how it's not perfect? It's all irregular. It's a slightly irregular shape to it all the way around, and it has these little specks in it. But yeah, it has this, can you hear that? It's quite rough. But the good thing is, it's actually been glazed. I don't know if you can see that. It's actually been glazed on the inside, which means I can actually use it for flowers, because if you have a pot that's not glazed, it will be porous, and then if you put water in it, that's just going to soak through. So I would advise just be careful if you're in the market for some kind of jug or vase or something, and you do pick up like a stoneware type, make sure it is glazed on the inside, because otherwise you'll be only able to use it for ornamental flowers, like fake flowers. But yeah, even the top is an irregular shape, but I just absolutely love that, and it's a really nice size. It's not too big, and I'm either going to have it on the side with some flowers in, or I will keep it on my windowsill. But that was a little bit more. I think it was about £12, but it is a proper stoneware jug, so I'm quite happy with that. So yeah, I was really, really chuffed with that. I've got to try and get it back in now. Is it that way? Oh, God, that's noisy. Sorry. I hate polystyrene. It just sticks to everything. It gets all staticky and then it just goes everywhere. But so yeah, about £12 that was. I'm really, really impressed with that. So those are all my Temu things, and then what else have we done? The craft fair bits. Let me just have a quick swig of tea. Charity shop. Let me go and get my charity shop bits. It's only a few things. I'll just whiz through these really quickly. I was really, really impressed with this. I love nude colours, and this is sort of like a nudie pink colour. It's just an Adidas t-shirt, but it's this lovely stretchy material. It's really soft, but it's ultra stretchy, and I got it in a 14, and yeah, it's just a nice basic really. I don't tend to wear a lot of sports stuff. Sports clothing is, I mean, each to their own, but sports clothing is not generally my style. But for a basic t-shirt, to have this on with some joggers, or, you know, to go for a walk or something like that, I think it's really, really nice. That, because it was practically brand new, I mean, to be honest, I don't even know if it's been worn. It is so new in terms of the condition. And because it is branded, they did have it. It wasn't exactly a bargain. I think it was $7.99. But yeah, it's because it's Adidas. And as I say, I don't think it's been worn. So there was that one. This one. Now this is more me. It's from the White Stuff originally. This was $3.99. This one. And these are all from the charity shops in Horncastle last weekend. It is a White Stuff little shirt in this orangey colour. It's actually showing up a lot more red on the camera, but it is more of a burnt autumnal orange, which is what I liked about it. But it's got these little cats on it. I thought that was really sweet. Little cats and flowers. And I'm cat mad, so. And then it has a sort of a frilly collar. And even the buttons are really nice. They're actually little tiny metal buttons. So yeah, I just thought that was really nice, and it's really soft as well. But I thought, you know, if I am going for a meal out, or if I do get called into the office, then I've got something smart that I can wear. It has slight balloon type sleeves with the little metal buttons again. So yeah, that was $3.99. I mean, White Stuff, originally this shirt probably would have been well over £30, if not more, because I like White Stuff I like White Stuff things, but yeah, they can be pricey, so I'm chuffed with that bargain. Now this one is originally, it's Next Knitwear, and this was £5, and it is a knitted jumper. And this one, I got it for Christmas really, but because it's got a sheep on it, I can actually wear it for the whole season. You're not going to be able to see this, are you? Hold on. Let me just tilt this down a little bit. I got this knitted grey jumper, but it's got a big sheep on it. And the sheep is fuzzy, and it's got these snowballs as well. Snowballs? Snowdrops. And the sheep is wearing a little bobbly hat, a little bobbly knitted winter hat, and a matching scarf. And yeah, it's all bobbly, and the sheep is made of this really soft teddy material. Now, it's not as soft as it would have been, because obviously with it being secondhand, this has been well washed and well worn, and obviously well loved by somebody, so this isn't as fluffy as it probably would have been when it was new, but it's still really, really nice. And because it has got a sheep, I thought it is Christmassy, but at the same time I can actually wear that throughout the whole winter really, because it's not, you know, like it's got a gingerbread on it, or a Father Christmas, or an elf or something. But yeah, £5 for that. So those were my 3 things from the charity shop last weekend, and I'll just get those out the way. So those were the 3 main things that I was, hold on, I'm going to have to move you again so I can see you. There you go. Yeah, it was the charity shop bits, the Temu things, and the craft fair things. I have just got a few little bits that I got from the garden centre, and then yeah, when I had my little cheeky look in Tesco. So I'll just show you those quickly. I managed to get, this is what I treated myself to lunch in the end when I said that I just chickened out and didn't want to eat on my own in the cafe at the garden centre. I just got some hot cross buns. They're bloody expensive, $2.99 for 4, but they are so fat and really, really fluffy and soft. I absolutely love hot cross buns, and again, they kind of make me feel quite seasonal, really, because they've got that lovely, all those like spice taste to it. So yeah, a bit pricey, but I was starving, and they just look so good, and they are local ones, freshly baked. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to treat myself, pay a bit extra for some decent ones, and it was really nice. That's what I had when I got home. I had one of those with a cup of coffee, and I got these little set of hand creams. These are from Heathcote and Ivory. Heathcote and Ivory are PETA approved. They've got the little bunny logo there, and it does say that they are PETA approved. And it's the In the Garden range, and a set of 3 hand creams, which I thought was really sweet. And then the only other thing I got was a new reed diffuser. I do need a new one for around the home. I did get a Christmas one that I showed you in a video from a few weeks ago, which was evergreen spruce, and it had like the little street theme on it with the Christmas tree, but that's in the hallway, and I do need a new one for the kitchen. But this one is by Wax Lyrical, and it's frankincense, gold and myrrh, and made in the UK. They are an environmentally friendly company. They're actually based up in Cumbria. It says at the Wax Lyrical site in Cumbria, our on-site wind turbine provides green renewable energy to power our factory and the offices, and the water that we use in our manufacturing processes is recycled and reused. And sustainability and quality drive all our decisions. We are constantly finding ways to reduce our use of plastic and adapt our manufacturing processes to be more environmentally conscious. So I liked that. And yeah, it's got sparkling notes of lemon and apple, and they're accompanied by glistening peppermint leaves, soft velvet rose, pink jasmine, resting on a base of, it sounds like something you eat, resting on a base of creamy vanilla and white musk. But yeah, a really lovely box, really Christmassy, really nice presentation. I'll just show you the bottle quickly. It's really nice. They had a couple of others. It's for those of you who are in the North Lincolnshire area. I went to Pennell's Garden Centre. There are a couple of Pennells, I think. I think there's a sort of a chain of them in this area. And yeah, it was Pennell's Garden Centre that I went to. These were $6.99, which for a large one I thought wasn't too bad. But how cute is that? It's a proper little glass one. And I like the metal lid. And then you get the light coloured sticks. And yeah, I just thought that would look really nice. Liked the aesthetic of it, so that's going to go in the kitchen, probably, that one. I'm going to put it on my windowsill, because then when I'm doing the washing up I'll get like wafts of it, so that's going to go there. But yeah, $6.99 for that one, and that is, where's the mils? It's 100 mils, so yeah, it is large. So yeah, that's what I got from the garden centre. And then lastly is the Tesco bits. So, like I need any more cushions, but I couldn't resist. I got this gorgeous, soft, I think you call it boucle, is it? Boucle? I just call it fake sheep's fur. It's really, really soft. And yeah, it's a long cushion with relax on it, and it's got embroidered lettering, which I thought was really nice. And yeah, this one is on my bed, so that I can remind myself to relax and chill out. So yeah, I really liked that one. That was £10, I think, like $9.99 or something. £10 that one. I won't be able to put this on because I've got my hair up in a high up ponytail today, but I managed to get a new little winter knitted hat in this lovely beige colour, which I thought was so cute. I do have a similar knitted beanie. I am a bit of a beanie person. And the one I've currently got has got a big bobble on the top, and it's in a sort of a burnt orangey red colour, which is really wintry. But I fancied having a more neutral one just for a change. And yeah, before I moved last year, I did a huge clear out because I had loads of scarves and loads of gloves and loads of hats and God knows what else. So I did a massive cull of all my stuff. And yeah, I literally only have that one beanie now. So just for a change, I thought I'd get this one. This is £6, which I thought was quite reasonable. It's really soft. The other thing is what I'm wearing. I got this jumper that's got stay inspired every day on it, and then on the back, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this properly. I'll just stand like that for a minute so you can see. But yeah, it's got all this positivity writing on the back basically, but it's a real oversized jumper. I like oversized, and it's got really nice cuffs, and it does have a cuff round the waist. But I actually tuck that in because I like to have that sort of baggy look. So I tuck the waistband up and in, and then you get a more baggy finish. But yeah. And then the inside has got that really nice fleecy stuff, but it's not too thick. Sometimes, you know, when jumpers are like really thick, and then you just feel like the Michelin Man. So this one's actually quite thin, so you're not going to get too hot in it, but at the same time that fleece just sort of helps keep you warm without being too puffy. So I really liked that. This one was £18, and then this one, oh no, this one was £18. This one was 16. I knew one of them was 16 and one was 18. So this was 16. This one was 18. And it's got these gorgeous stars on. And it's in I suppose you'd call it a charcoal grey. It's in like a charcoal grey. And it's got, yeah, it's got these stars. But they're really glitzy. They're like little gold studs. And I just thought, again, it's kind of, it's not overly in your face Christmassy, but it does have that Christmassy seasonal feel to it, having the glitzy stars. And I just thought the stars kind of pop against the darker colour. I thought that was really nice. And again, it's quite thin, but it does have that fleecy material inside to keep you warm. So yeah, loved that. That is going to look really nice with a pair of leggings and my brown Chelsea boots. I've got a pair of brown Chelsea boots, so I thought that would go really nice with that. I think that was it, you know. The cushion, the hat. Yeah, cushion, hat and the two jumpers. That's what I got from Tesco. So yeah, I think... Oh, there was just one more thing. I already had these, but the reason I bought them in is because I wanted to show you what I actually got, and they go with it. So I was after a new pair of long dinner candles for my candle holders, and I managed to pick these up in Primark the other week. I just haven't got around to putting them in yet. But they're only £1.50 for a pair, which I thought was really nice. And they're kind of, I don't know what you would call this colour really. They're not white, they're kind of a, I don't know, what would you call that? A mushroom? A mushroomy colour. Really nice, but I liked the twist. I like the twist design. I'm not going to actually burn them. They're just for decoration, because I have these on my my chest of drawers in the bedroom. But these I got from Home Bargains earlier this year, a little set of 2 artichoke style. But what I like about these is you've got the bit in the centre that you can put dinner candles in, but then because you've got the wider diameter here that's flat, you can actually just sit a tea light on there, so you can put tea lights on as well. And yeah, they were really sweet. I think I think it was sort of like $5 or $6.99 for the pack. But yeah, I've actually yet to put any dinner candles in them, so that's what these were for. So I just thought I'd show you those, because I thought that £1.50, particularly with Christmas coming up, if you are looking for some dinner candles to have, you know, on your table at Christmas, they do some really nice ones in Primark, and £1.50 for a fancy pair with the nice twists I thought was good. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you those anyway. So yeah, that is it. Like I say, tomorrow I am looking forward to driving down. Well, I'm not looking forward to the drive with my my bad back. I can't really drive long distances consistently. I have to stop and take breaks. So I've done it once before in one go with absolutely no breaks whatsoever, and I did it in just over 3 hours. I think it was like 3 hours 5 minutes or something. But that's taking no stops. If I take breaks, then it'll be about 3.5 hours, depending on how many stops I have. But yeah, I am looking forward to going down and seeing my family. It's as I said, it was my brother's birthday yesterday, but it's also my niece's birthday coming up, my brother's child, and so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them all, so that I can give them their prezzies and their cards, and yeah, that's going to be my Sunday, and then I shall get back. I'm hoping, if I leave at about 3, I'm hoping I'll get back for about 6:30. And then that was not too late then. I can still have some time to like wind down, have some dinner. I may even stop off and have dinner on the way home. It just depends on how I feel and if I can be bothered to cook. But yeah, that's going to be my day tomorrow. So there you go. I hope that you have enjoyed all my little bits. I know it was a bit piecey today. There's lots of different things, but that's nice sometimes to have a little bit of this and a bit of that. So I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your weekend, and if you did like this video, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and I will speak to you again soon. Thanks guys, bye.